you see your job as to be a protector, to keep evil and problems and difficulties at some level away from your children. And at the same time, you have to let them experience the world and be in the world.
He's my little boy. You know, he's always going to be my little boy too, and I want to scoop him up and you know, save him from all this stuff. See, I wanted to save him from the mistakes that I made. You know, we can set the example, but I can't work the steps for him.
There's no one more than a mom who understands everything that's in their child, and that is why addiction is so heartbreaking, especially to a mom, because she knows what's lost and she knows what's compromised.
We saw all of these signs that something was clearly not right. He was checked out at family events, removing himself more and more, which was not like him.
We saw him slip away from us and decline into this very dark place of withdrawal from our family, and we didn't know what it would take to get him back.
It started to affect his relationships. He lost a girlfriend, he lost his driving privileges, and then when he got kicked off the high school baseball team, then he got kicked off a college baseball team.
So of course we got the call, Mom, I've been arrested. I was in jail for selling drugs. And I don't know, what do you say to that?
When I heard things that he had been doing, some of the harder drugs, that just took me aback right away, and he said, you're getting help.
And he kind of had a moment of clarity. Well, wow, he says, there's chemical dependency laced through our family. Maybe I do have this disease, and maybe I better do something about it, or I'm gonna lose more of everything that's important to me.
He came home from treatment one day and said to me, Mom, they're telling me about this program called StepUP. It's at Augsburg College. You got to check it out.
So while Ted was still in treatment, my husband and I drove up to Minneapolis from Milwaukee to look at Augsburg College. And we toured it. We heard from the StepUP staff description about the program. And I remember distinctly getting in the car and sitting in the passenger seat and saying to my husband, it might actually be possible for Ted to have the college experience. StepUP allowed an environment where he could progress with his life in a confident way and acclimate back into the world and learn how to become a man.
He's got to keep his back foot on the ground. Did I?
You know, somebody told me a long time ago, if you want to feel like you're a part of, you have to participate. And he started to participate. And he not only started to participate in the events they wanted him to participate at school, he started participating in family events.
Oh yeah, that one's out of every park but Yellowstone.
And now he's coming to, you know, all the Christmas events, and he's coming over on the weekends for dinner, and you know, he's showing up for his life.
What am I?
Flowers!
Change happens, and change can happen, but you don't do it alone. We need help, and we can get help, and help's available to us if we're open to it.
The StepUP staff became Ted's family, and he could talk to them about what was troubling him, about bumps in the road and recovery, and also make plans for his future, which he had never done.
Right.
So I also updated the mobile website. So.
Oh, that's good. Bjorn's working in the store with us now,
Yeah, you're not getting above me.
and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, that's way too low.
He's turned into this really neat guy who really encourages people to be the best they can be. I never thought that was possible with him.
Christmas time, we got a holiday greeting card from StepUP program. And in the holiday greeting card, there was a little note in there that each counselor had written. What they wrote about was the transformation in my son, you know, what a leader he's become.
I can't think of any better program at that time of life. To be able to be in that higher education environment and be there with you know, other people that are sober, it's awesome.
So to see him graduate today from StepUP and graduate from college tomorrow with honors is more than we could ask or think. It is my dream coming true.